So the ongoing costs, we've already put that down. Where to avoid selling. Probably markets. I have not made a single profit from the Sunday markets. It's good exposure. It helps your business. So I have given out over 50 business cards. So exposure's there. But for a running side of things where you need profit, trying to avoid, because I made not this Sunday, so I go every fortnight, but the fortnight after I sold 10 bottles. So touch wood, I made not profit, but I generated enough to pay for the fee. And it depends how much you're charging for your product, so how much profit you make. So me, I only make $5 max profit, depending on the bottle of sauce I'm selling. So the Whiskey Rip is $5, but I was doing 20% off, so it was more like $3, something like similar to that. That was getting on average for my bottles. So I wasn't making any profit, but I was generating enough sales to cover my fee, which is not going to help you with your business. If you're selling shirts, and just say, for instance, shirt costs you $10, the whole setup, like the logo, the shirt itself, the labor and everything, the whole fee's like $10-15. You sell that shirt for $30, you're making $15 profit. You sell 10 of them, there's $150. You will be making profit at the markets. Most people buy shirts at the markets, I'm assuming. It depends if it's souvenir-y or not. Personally, when I'm over there, I do see a few people selling clothing, and they do sell really well. So if you are a clothing business, or you want to start up a clothing business, you will most likely get a profit. Probably not every time, but you most likely will. But another thing to avoid is, I'd say in general, probably Facebook has not made me any profit. Some people it has. It depends how you market yourself. And that I have not touched base on. And we'll get to after this. It depends with your marketing with Facebook. If you market real good, you will get a good profit from Facebook. And another place in general, I did say before, the fruit shops would be good, because if you're doing business with them, they're doing 100% markup on you, so you got to get your money back somehow, and they're offering to sell your product there. In general, probably won't be good, because that 100% markup, you should be saving it, getting your fruit wholesale. But if it's easier and you went for your local fruit shop, then you might see a profit. But you gotta remember, the money they're generating from your sources, they might want a cut in that, just normal business practice. So you giving them your product, so it's a fruit market, say you're selling jam, it's $6, $8 profit. They want you to cut that back, so you're probably only making $3 profit. They only sell a few jars. You're buying product from them with 100% markup. You won't be making too much profit. So that's one thing I'll probably avoid, unless you're selling buckets loads. And so we go to marketing. I use Google Ads. Very good, very cheap, reliable. They only charge you for what the customers click on, interact you. They don't charge you a monthly fee. It's just whatever the customers use that you get charged. So interactions, clicks to your websites, just general clicks and just general Google search. So they Google search you. They go, oh look, there's Joe Blow, your website. That's an interaction. That's when they Google search you. So you get charged for it. But yeah, they are very cheap. Other places, if you're not a small business and you're actually a big company, radio, so just say you're a mechanic, radio is probably a very good bet to do. Facebook, you can have a Facebook business page. I do, and I won't say it's the best, but it's good marketing. Exposes your website out. Your company out there. If you have a consumable, reviewers are good. They can review your product and avoids you going out of your way to review your own product or sending out samples through the markets and doing it that way. Because the reviewer can tell the person who wants your product it's good or not. And there's one more I do, and it is the markets. Sorry, I had to think. So marketing, I do my marketing at the markets. So even though I'm not making zero profit in the markets, I'm sending my business cards out there. I'm letting people sample my products. So I'm getting my own exposure out there. You could probably do the same thing. It might work in your favor. It might not. Depends what you're selling, how you're selling it. And then all that will get you your turnover. And just the general upkeep, what I was already told you about, where I will probably show you, I'll put it on the end of the video, I'll probably show you a general understanding of your expenses. So you have to have a piece of paper, or don't even have a piece, you can do it on a computer. I don't have a computer. So you write down how much everything costs, how much you actually made, what new products you got, what products need to be fixed. Then you do your so I'll have my kitchen that I have to hire, so kitchen rent, so I don't have, and then general fuel, wear and tear for the vehicle. This is all expenses that you have yearly. And then you'll have your wear and tear on your vehicles and maintenance. You have your expenses for your bottles, expenses for your lids, expenses for labels, expenses for heat shrink, and then your ingredients. That is a expense ongoing, because you're constantly getting ingredients. If you're getting shirts or you have non-consumables, you can probably stretch it a bit longer, so you just get a massive bulk that'll cover you for a few years. So it's not a yearly expense. In general, you'll probably have your GST is a yearly expense, and just a few other things that we can put it down at the end of the video. Pretty much I think I touch base with everything. If I did forget something, let me know, because I did forget to write it down. This time I don't have a book in front of me and I don't have any general stuff in front of me. Oopsie. It's not a rush video, but I did forget some stuff. Probably already said a few things over a few times. Hopefully I did cover everything I said I was going to cover in this video. If not, the third video will be everything done. I'll have everything wrote out, and we'll have exactly everything down pat. But in general, from episode 1, where we start off with a business name, then we did a logo, then we get the website done. That's all 3 main goals. You don't have to have a website, so you can just have you don't even have to worry about your logo. But for a business, you might need or want a logo. It makes sense. So yeah, business name, logo, slogan. I have a slogan, website, and then you go on to your generals there. Then you go on to your sourcing, your ingredients, how you're gonna put your ingredients in, or again, non-consumable sourcing, shirts, where you're going to get your shirts from, and how you're going to get them printed and stuff, because obviously it's not going to be a plain shirt, you're going to have some stuff on it. And then we go on to the marketing. Then you go to marketing, to where to sell, and then obviously it depends on what you have, is where you need to sell. Obviously you can't sell shirts and Woolworths. That'll mostly be an online, so you have to have a website and a Facebook matter, and a Sunday markets, or any markets in general. And then your upkeep, depending what you have, is depending how much your upkeep is. So in the third video, it'll be very short, probably 5 minutes long. Just run through quickly of episode 1 and 2, and we'll have a portfolio of what it should look like. Hopefully I'm not confusing. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.